Eersel's game is a torrent of offence. He's an absolute buzzsaw that is willing to take a shot to land a shot, throwing strikes with the conviction that he will be the man still standing once the dust has settled.
Eersel just sitting himself here. There's the right hand, smack bang to the kisser, and Chopani goes down.
Regian Eersel!
You know the Regian Eersel is going to have both eyes on Nicky.
Eersel's knees account for most of his success. With him usually being the taller and rangier fighter, he will lift his knees up to his opponent's head effortlessly, splitting the guard up the middle with frequency. As it's a difficult strike to defend against, it can be particularly intimidating when every time an opponent uses a double forearms guard to defend against punches, a knee up the middle could soon be following. I'm sure his opponents cover up with bated breath.
General condition, constant shots that he's
If he isn't simply lifting a knee straight up to the chin, then Eersel can be seen launching himself through the air to get there. Scissor knees and jump knees are a big part of the Immortals game, and they aid in the flowing turbine of Regian's assault. He covers ground quickly with a jump knee, and it plants him directly into the pocket for an exchange, exactly where Eersel wants to be. Eersel will punish fighters to the body with regularity. A particular favourite combination of mine is his left body punch into knee. If his left hook to the body weren't enough, a fist protected with a 10-ounce leather cushion, he'll quickly follow it up with the sharp point of a fully exposed, unprotected knee. Never a fan of fighting conservatively behind his reach, where many boxing coaches will tell a taller fighter to stick behind his jab, keeping fighters at the end of their range. Eersel goes after his opponent, forcing exchanges, hunting for the knees to the body. A signature strike that Eersel scored against both Riddell and Holtzgen is a jumping knee to the midsection.
Sergey Braun, big left hand, and he's opened up the nose of Regian Eersel. There's blood just spewing out of it. Holy moly!
His left hook to the body is a real game changer, as we saw in his 4-ounce Muay Thai contest with Thai fighter Sinsamut. This bout was fought under one championship 4-ounce Muay Thai rules for their lightweight world title. Eersel has a fair amount of Muay Thai fights on his record, including a high-profile win against notable Thai Smoking Joe Natua. This was a fight which Eersel won by head kick knockout in a bout he was arguably losing.
Tried to catch him off that punch. Arm was away from the head, thought he could fit that shin bone over the top. The split-second reactions that these guys are having when you see an opening happen at this timing, I mean, that's just world class. Oh, he caught him! He caught him! It's over! That was a walk-away KO with that head kick. He felt it.
Regian doesn't adapt his style whatsoever when competing in Muay Thai. Considering the scoring criteria is vastly different in Muay Thai than it is to kickboxing, i.e. low kicks won't really score highly in comparison to a body kick, and the clinch is a much larger part of the rule set, whereas in K1 style kickboxing, clinch is prohibited. Regian will fight the same way he always does, regardless of the rule set. Back to his fight with Sinsamut, we could see Regian going forward aggressively. Sinsamut will clinch with Eersel, and Eersel will just use smother tactics to nullify it, walking Sinsamut to the ropes and hipping in to make it very difficult for him to knee. Eersel didn't really engage in clinch whatsoever, and he fought most of the fight in the mid-range, heavy hands into low kicks and knees. This was until he landed a peach of a liver shot to put Sinsamut down for the count. That's the thing with Eersel, he's a hand grenade with no pin, being tightly shut by the carrier until it's ready to launch. Eersel can end a fight at any moment. In fact, some of his biggest KO wins have come immediately after he's just been wobbled or dropped himself.
Sergey Braun versus Regian Eersel. The winner will receive a title opportunity. Whoa! Against Daryl Shipman, Sergey Braun. Hard body kick. Holy moly!
This is what makes him such fun to watch, as every fight has an air of unpredictability. Despite currently being on a very long winning streak, I believe 19 at the time of this video, he is very human and he can be hurt. This seems to give opponents confidence to engage with Eersel when they should probably proceed with caution, as he is an extremely dangerous man that thrives in the pocket. His fight with Brad Riddell is a prime example of Regian pulling the win out of the bag in a fight where he's seemingly outmatched with his skill. This was a fight where Riddell, who you should go and watch Fight Kickboxing if you haven't already, was basically schooling Regian with crisp boxing combinations and lateral footwork. Regian made an adjustment in the second round where he began timing Riddell with both intercepting knees, kneeing as Riddell punched, and marching straight in, landing knees to the body. He caught Riddell with a horrendous switch knee, with Riddell visibly grimacing before flooring him with a liver punch into switch knee combo. Beautiful stuff. However, if it weren't for this knockdown, Eersel would have surely been beaten by the more active Kiwi fighter who landed sublime combinations of hands throughout the bout. Eersel is a relentless force that can produce big moments against fighters that are arguably superior in skill, timing and speed. He will force exchanges and call upon his durability when necessary to get the job done, whilst wearing down game opponents with some of the best knee to the midsection in combat sports at present. When paired with the forward pressure and body punching, Eersel has a way of sapping the will out of the bravest fighters. Regian can be a crafty fighter, like the well-timed intercepting knees against Riddell or the clever use of the right hand to disguise punches to the body, but he can spend a lot of his time seemingly on autopilot, flying into exchanges with sheer determination, living up to his nickname, the Immortal, as if he's the Highlander, where there can only be one.
There can be only one.
World champion, Regian Eersel.
A moment of respect between two classy individuals, two outstanding